everybody, it's Dexter from Riding with Dexter and Digit. I'm back. I had to run an errand today, so I decided to take the bike. I threw the cameras on and figured there's no time better in the world than to test everything out for the first time this year than now. So a few weeks, maybe a couple months ago, during my pastor's sermon at church, he gave out pieces of seashells that they collected through the years, you know, from going to the beach. Everyone does it. And he tied the seashell in with his sermon, but it got me thinking. So the piece I got, I just reached in a bag and I grabbed the first one I grabbed, you know, I could. It wasn't a complete shell. It was just a little piece, edges all smooth, and I'm sure that it was part of a broken shell. And I'm sure when it broke, it had very sharp edges, and over time, you know, Mother Nature moving through the ocean, it smoothed everything out. So it got to me thinking, part of it was, he asked a question. I can't remember what the question is. So if you see this, Pastor Tom, I'm sorry that I don't remember what you said during your lecture, at least the beginning. But what it got me thinking was, even though it was broken, it was still wanted. So, and I started thinking about my experience last year. We were at the beach, and you know, everybody's walking around, kids and adults, you know, everybody walking around looking at seashells. And it's funny that somebody can walk by a broken piece of a seashell and not want it, but somebody else will come along a couple minutes later and pick up that piece and take it home with them because they wanted it. So what it got me thinking was, no matter what you got going on in your life, you may feel broken, but maybe not the first person or maybe the first 5 that come into your life may want you, but there's going to be somebody later on that's going to come by and want you, just like a seashell. So it popped into my head. That's kind of how this rolls. So keep that in mind as you go through the daily activities of life, and you know, the ups and downs and everything else, because believe me, there ain't nobody that's got everything together all the time. So keep that in mind. Until next time, take it easy, and if you or somebody you know needs help with some mental health issues or some very bad demons in their head, get them the help that they need.